Grade 8, Chapter 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. The clothes which we wear are made of fabrics. Fabrics are made from fibers obtained from natural or artificial sources. Fibers are also used for making a large variety of household articles. You have read in your previous classes that natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk or etc. are obtained from plants or animals. The synthetic fibers on the other hand are made by human beings. That's why these are called synthetic or man-made fiber. Synthetic fibers. We know already synthetic fibers is otherwise called man-made fiber. A synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is actually a chemical substance. That small unit is called as a monomer. Mono is nothing but it's single or one. So monomer is a single molecule. Next, the many such small units combine to form a large single unit called polymer. The word polymer is derived from Greek and in which poly means many and mer means units. And it is a large molecule. When it is the several molecules of monomers link together and form a polymer. Next, polymers. Polymers occur in nature also. For example, we can consider cotton as a polymer and it is made up of cellulose. This cellulose is made up of number of single units, that is monomer. Monomer is a glucose. So cotton is a polymer, it is called cellulose. Cellulose is made up of a number of single units or monomers is called glucose. When this number of small monomers combine together to form a polymer is called as a polymerization. Look at this picture, you can able to understand it. So we are considered cotton as a polymer here, and cotton fiber is mostly a cellulose and this cellulose is made up of chains of a sugar, that is glucose, and it is linked together a certain way, it forms a polymerization. That process is called a polymerization. Then types of synthetic fiber. We have four types of synthetic fiber: rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. Silk, come to rayon. Silk fiber obtained from silkworm, we know already that process is called as a sericulture, and it was discovered in China and it was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. Fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but it is beautiful texture and it is fascinated by everybody. Attempts were made to make a silk artificially. Towards the end of the 19th century only, the scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having a properties similar to that of silk. Such fiber was obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. This fiber was called rayon or artificial silk. Although the rayon is obtained from natural source, wood pulp, yet it is made by a man-made, so it is called as a synthetic fiber. Nature of this rayon is, it is cheaper than silk and it can woven like a silk fibers. It can also be dyed in a variety of colors and it is used we can use to make apparels, automobile tire cords, home furnishing, etc. And we can mix this rayon with the cotton to make a bed sheets and bed sets, and we can mix with the wool to make a carpets and blankets. Next one is nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. In 1931, it was made without using any natural raw material. That is, the raw material is not from plant or an animal. It was prepared only using a chemical such as coal, water and air. So that this nylon is the first fully synthetic fiber. The characteristics of nylon is, nylon fiber was very strong and it is elastic in nature and it is light in weight. It was lustrous and easy to wash, so it became very popular for making clothes. And uses of the nylon is, we use many articles made from nylon such as socks, robes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. Nylon can also used for making a parachutes, ropes for rock climbing, because it is actually stronger than steel wire. It is actually stronger than steel wire. Next one is polyester. Polyester is another synthetic fiber. Polyester is made up of two words. Poly means many, ester means which is a chemical. These esters are chemical which give fruits their smell, and it does not get wrinked easily, and fibers made from does not get wrinked easily, and it remains crisp and easy to wash. So it is quite suitable for making a dress material. And here these fabrics are sold by many names like polycot, polywool, terrycot, etc. As the name suggests, these are made by mixing two types of fibers. For example, polycot is a mixture of polyester and cotton. The characteristics of polyester: it's a durable, dries quickly, less wrinkles, less fading. When it come to the cotton is a soft and strong, easy to dye and breathable. When we compare this polyester with cotton, it become a polycotton, and it has some characteristics like no shrinkage, affordable, keep shape and color, breathable, soft and less fading. Next, come to the types of polyester. Terlen. The first one is a terlen. Terlen is a popular polyester. It can be drawn into very fine fibers that can be woven like any other yarn. The next one is polyethylene tetraphthalate, PET. Polyethylene tetraphthalate, that is PET. The PET is a very familiar form of polyester, and it is used for making bottles, utensils, etc. And come to the uses of polyester fibers. So it is basically strong and wrinkle resistant, water resistant, we know already. With this characteristics, we can use in textile industries, and we can use in making of films, magnetic recording tapes, and the sales of sailboat and water hoses for firefighting, etc. And come to the last type of synthetic fibers, that is acrylic. Acrylic, it is a strong and lightweight. It is a strong and lightweight, and it is warm synthetic fibers that resembles like a wool. Because the wool obtained from natural source is quite expensive, whereas the clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheap. So that we are using acrylic, and it is made from acrylic acid. It is made from acrylic acid. The word acrylic means containing acryl. The word acrylic means containing acryl or acrolein. So it is derived from the Latin words acid, which means sharp, and alre, which means smell. Uses of acrylic fibers. Uses of acrylic fibers. So it is used to make a woolen cloths, and it is also used in a home furnishing fabrics. It is also called as a fake fur. Because of that, we can use to make a toys and fur accessories, and it is also used in making garments for babies. So characteristics of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers possess unique characteristics which make them a popular dress materials. They dry up quickly, or durable, less expensive, readily available, and easy to maintain. The 5 points are there. 5 points are there. They are dry up quickly, durable, less expensive, readily available, and easy to maintain. These are the characteristics of synthetic fibers. And all synthetic fibers are prepared by a number of processes using a raw materials of petroleum origin called petrochemicals. It's called as a petrochemical. The raw materials of petroleum origin is called as a petrochemicals. Next, we are going to see about advantage and disadvantage of synthetic fiber. The first about is advantages of synthetic fiber. Color resistant. Do not bleed color when washed. Do not shrink when washed. Easily available. Easy to maintain. Easy to wash and dry. Less expensive. More elastic. Resistant to moth attacks. Stronger, tough and durable. Disadvantages of synthetic fiber: cannot absorb moisture, so that only we unable to use during a summer season, because when we use this synthetic fiber, it sweat more. Next point is it can catch fire easily, so that we should not use no, we should not use when we are near to a fire. And it is difficult to iron because they can melt easily because of the heat.